gone in a bath since 1986, the year before the October massacre on Wall Street.
Life really bustles in this area. It's a very, very good place now to be, yeah, because of the young people, because they have really taken care of the area. You know, the area has become incomparable with what it used to be like when I started going to the bath 25, 27 years ago.
As Alphabet City's grown, so has the bath's grown. It used to be 15 or 20 people a day. Now it's 200, 300 people a day.
Ever since I came to America, I started looking for a bath to go because we were used to going to the Russian baths in Moscow, and prior to that, when I lived in Leningrad also, the baths have always been a big part of my life, my existence.
A guy from Wall Street brought me down about 17, 18 years ago, just as a normal thing to go before or after dinner, before we went to dinner, and I fell in love, and I've been going ever since.
Being inside this incredibly hot room, with the sweat pouring over you, and just feeling this incredible warmth, heat enveloping you, and then you really stop thinking about anything else. This is the moment of true relaxation.
The bath has 4 rooms. It has a sauna, which really doesn't work. It has a Turkish room, which is great. It has a Russian room, which is dry heat. Turkish room is wet heat. And it has a steam room. I spend 15 or 20 minutes in the Turkish room. Then I go to the Russian room. But in the meantime, I'm setting up the steam room with the aromatherapy as I have the Turkish room already. And by the time I finish the Russian room and doing my stretching and my exercises, I go into the steam room, and that's the final room where I can shave and use the aromatherapy. I spend about an hour and 15, an hour and a half downstairs in the heat, and that's basically the day.
For me, there's only one room that I go to. This is the Russian room, the hot room, where you either use the broom on yourself or your friend uses on you. Here you can, of course, you can use the help and assistance of some able-bodied young men who know the job, and they give a very, very good plate.
It's got the hot soapy water that soaks your muscles. The brush itself removes the dead skin from your body, and the other part of the brush uses it as a massage to massage your muscles. And it being in the heat, it also keeps your muscles looser.
The broom becomes like some kind of a washing cloth. It's not quite the same as they do in Russia, but it's also effective. And they have those cold pools, and the baths used to be built on the banks of lakes or rivers, so that people in any kind of weather after the bath, after your body is like hot, very, very hot, and you walk out and your body feels as though little needles, lots of thousands of little needles have been stuck into your body. And it's also extremely invigorating, and the feeling is great when your blood is running and you feel extremely energetic, like full of life.
I don't go in a lot. I have gone in. I use more of the cold shower than the cold pool. Cold pool can be a little intense. I find it a little too intense for me.
The heat is very punishing. Difficult to breathe sometimes, but slowly you get used to it, if you are a newcomer.
I've always come out in a better mood than when I went in. That works. You can go into a bar, have a couple drinks, and maybe come out in a bad mood. I've never come out of the bath in a bad mood. So So that's definitely one of the purposes of going to the baths, is to relieve stress.
It changed, yeah, because the crowd changed, because most of the people who used to come there were old timers. It was kind of a rite, a ritual, cleansing. This was the idea behind going to the bath, to kind of get rid of the difficulty of going through the week, And we found ourselves usually surrounded by friends, because usually you go to the bath with friends.
I'd say for me, it's mostly heat. There are people there that go because of a social scene. I'm not going for the social scene, I'm going to sweat. It's a different group of star-studded people, but they still exist. A good deal of people from film, a good deal of people from entertainment hang out. And then you get a little bit of a model crowd. You get a different, it's eclectic, that's for sure.
People have learned now that it's good for your body, that when your pores open and you breathe, then some health, comes into your body, and you leave the place, as though you want to fly. You feel excited after the bath, So everybody wants now to experience this feeling.
I've been throughout the country. I've been to different schwitzes, and without question, the 10th Street baths is the best schwitz in the country.